Okay, so I'm gonna keep this really short. I'm not gonna stay long on this entire stream itself. But yeah. Um I'm not sure I'm gonna put the link up. I'm just gonna explain myself real live. I usually talk with like many people here, and we have a good laugh, a good roast, a good discussion, but I'm not really gonna do that. I just wanted to say to everyone here, thank you guys for taking part in this channel. Um, don't worry, it's not going anywhere. I'm still gonna upload more and do more live streams and maybe some other new stuff. But one thing I will say is that you may think evil can win, but always remember, natural selection has its course in life, and there will be a price to pay for your actions. And your actions will speak volumes to your character. And don't think nothing is documented, because everything is documented. So it's going to be there. I'm not wishing bad upon anyone, but I'm saying natural selection would take its turn in anything. So whatever you think you have and whatever you think you can do, you can do it. But don't worry, it always comes back to bite you in the ass. So like in the last 3-second clip I uploaded on this channel, where I just basically have Tamar Braxton, shout out to her, she's a character, she's a nut, and she's also a damn good singer. But that small 3-second clip is all I need to express how I feel about what's going on. Because this is ridiculous. Hey, Mama Bear, what's going on? This is just me just basically telling my recap of pretty much the last 3-second clip I did, expressing before what happened recently. I'm done as well. I'm deleting my channel. Well, I mean, it's your decision, but I am not going to do that. I'm not going to delete my channel. I'm not going to delete anything, because I am confident in what I have done. What I have done was for a good cause, and it was never to denigrate victims. I don't do that. I denigrate the perpetrator. I denigrate people who have done wrong and don't give them a pass. And that's one thing about me, is that I am not for equality. I'm for justice, order, and truth. Because equality let me see, hold on, more comments are coming in. Zachary Artist, hi, the video you're talking about, so when I see bullshittery with the bald-headed woman who popped her mouth, that's Tamar Braxton. That's Tony Braxton's sister. Hey, Insane Gaming HD, Zachary Artist, Nick, what's going on? Flame Cane. A lot has happened. I'm just gonna tell you long run and just put it out there. And just reveal what's been going on. Pretty much, I think these idiots just want to think they have something. It's all a storyline. I'm just gonna tell them, because fuck it. What happened was that, in addition to Tom Willis joining with Chayton, and they suddenly has formed their new group and pretty much betrayed all of us, because they were ratting out. They were under troll accounts, trying to bring me down and bring my channel down. Because when I would attack Arthur or expose Arthur, they would try to silence me and make me feel like I should be ashamed for what I do, when I made it clear that this channel was entirely made to call out the BS. And I said it, and that's why I have 2 channels. Technically I have 3, but I have 2 channels that I use for different purposes. So I keep reiterating, this is not my main account. This is my second account. My main account is my gaming account, and that's what I do gaming content. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. He was working with him all this time. Yes, he was. He was. And that's what I wanted to tell you. It was all a ruse. You know, this whole thing with, trying to call out the elephant in the room was all a ruse. They were just using this as a storyline so they can build the brand up, and when they were ready, they were going to betray all of us, pretty much. Yeah. A lot of sellouts. A lot of people sold their soul to the devil, and unfortunately, these people will be right underneath your noses, will smile in your face, and will, come in your channel. And the next thing you know, they're out there selling and diming out the people in your group and literally betraying you right under your noses. And they think that when it's all said and done, it's going to benefit them. Not really, because it's documented on the internet. So it's not like it's not going to be gone. It's going to be gone. Maybe in a different account, but your record is going to be up here. And it's going to be up here, and it's always going to be up here. Hey, Big Doberman, what's going on? Yeah, that's the real tea. That's the real tea of the matter. Yep. It was all kind of, I call them crisis actors because they act as if, they are victimized, but they're not. It was all just for show. So that way, they could gain that notoriety from it. And yeah, they're kind of like crisis actors. They are. It's a real life situation, and when I say real life, Danella really got abused by Chayton. However, they knew about it They knew about it for years. They knew about it from a long time ago. So it's not like it was a sudden shock for them because they already had knowledge of it. The shock was when it was finally put out into motion. And that was pretty much used as an entire year's worth storyline that went on for almost 2 years. I would say about a year and a half. And that is what they riled on. Now, it worked. It's so ingenious. It reminds me of a supervillain that's plotting out a plan, kind of like the final boss, who you don't expect the final boss to be this person, because of how they operate and how they inceptively deceive and use cunningness. You can only get this from a sociopath, by the way. Sociopaths do stuff like this because they have an ingenious IQ, but it's not for the benefit of people. It's more so it's for their own self-worth and their own selfishness that they will do it for. And they get a kick out of betraying other people and hurting other people that way and destroying their trust, because it destroys the integrity of the other person, and it makes them even evaluate and question themselves and their own logic, realizing that they've put too much trust in the individual, and then all of a sudden that individual was just manipulating them all this time. It's going to backfire on them. Yeah, it is. And like I said, I'm not going to wish anything. I'm just going to say natural selection is going to take its course. And that's one thing about this universe, is that there's always a duality between good and evil, black and white, yin and yang, or yang and yin. So what goes around comes around, and I'm not going to wish it, but it's just it's in place. So it doesn't matter for me. I mean, they could go do whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to, go to this hell-bent extent to expose and get all bunch of information out there and just use it for clout. But I'm just going to give the rundown of what happened yesterday and a couple of days ago. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a crisis actor, Big Doberman. Tom knew about it probably from when they first met, I guess. They probably knew about it for a very long time, and it was just a matter of time before it was used as a storyline. Yeah, exactly. I cared for Tom because I was fooled into thinking that he was a person who wanted to do what's right, and it turns out it was more so of deceptive being on my end. It was deceptive being on my end because I was blinded by their trust, and I thought that, you know how Tom is. Tom has a family. Tom has kids. I would think he'll be more sentimental, but it looks like I was wrong. Looks like I was wrong. Bad people come from good backgrounds. Tom is a sex offender. He's guilty by association. Yeah, he does defend a sex offender. Yes, that is true. That is 100% true. Guilty by association and protection and victimizing. I mean, he used the whole situation and got Daniela's cousin on his show to talk about sex. Like he said, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That was an episode that he wanted to use, and at the time, mainly because I'm not a sociopath, so I can't think like that. But if I was Tom, I would probably realize that this is exactly the cunningness that I would expect. But it's just kind of disturbing now that you brought it up, that sex and rape are used in conjunction. So Daniela was the victim of sexual abuse, and the fact that Daniela's cousin is used to talk about sex, it's just, yeah, that's pretty, yeah. Now that you brought it up in that context, and I'm reflecting on it, it's kind of really, really like demonically evil. I've always had it. I did too, but I didn't want to enact until it was put out in the forefront, and then from there I can basically see, okay, well, this is happening, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, they were trying to recruit Adam. I definitely, and I said this to you before, Mama Bear. They were trying to use Adam, whatever they were doing with Adam. They were trying to use him, but Adam couldn't keep. Yeah, he couldn't keep up the facade of being a bad guy, so he would slip up. I don't know how they recruited him. I don't know if they're bribing him with money, with fame, rituals. I don't know what they're doing, but they got a few people. Adam just couldn't maintain the stress of it all because I guess it was too much for him. So he kind of glitched, like, you know how a celebrity glitch after their MK Ultra mind control, and they start doing weird shit. Like for Adam, he showed his small little pecker. It's kind of like that. Yeah, yeah. When you put it into that context, it is very creepy. It is because, like I said, at the time, I wasn't really in that deep level thinking when Daniela's cousin came, and because she was bonding with us. It was during the time when I lost my close 10-year friendship with Dark Master, and I was in a state where I couldn't really like logically think in that level, like what Dark Horse is saying right now. So I didn't put two and two together. And now that I'm past that and my mind is more clear onto the bullshit, now it's like even more apparent how disturbing that is. Hey Carlos, what's going on? A lot of stuff has happening. I'm gonna have to tell you on Discord, but let's just say things, people, and everyone who's involved in this situation, even people from our group, backstabbed us. So yeah, Tom fool is all. Well, he didn't fool me because I suspected something was off, but I didn't enact in it until it was time. Because I knew something was going to happen, because Chayton did mention February that something was going to happen to me and everyone else, but I figured Tom would be eventually involved in it. Just I didn't know how he was going to be involved in it. But now that it happened, now I know, okay, this is what has been going on. Like I said, I don't know if it's money. I don't know if it's friendship or loyalty. I don't know what the hell the glue is being put, but there's some sort of value in agreement that is happening. And that can only happen through two things: money or some sort of, some sort of thing that they have going on. I don't know what in exchange that is gonna keep them loyal, but it's something clearly valuable. The fact that they're willing to go to such lengths, even after this whole fiasco, someone pouring their heart out crying, friendships lost, for this grandeur of a plot. You have to be a cynical sociopath for you to do that. I'm sorry, you can't. I'm not a sociopath, so I don't think like that. Not because I'm not smart enough, because I don't want to think like that. That's not who I am. I'm not a sick person. I don't inceptively think to try to hurt anyone. I don't hurt victims. I hurt the perpetrators because they deserve it, which is why I ragdoll Arthur. Phenomenal one. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to get into that because, Carlos, I'm so happy you're here. Let me just say this. I find it funny that you talk shit about the fact that I constantly make videos on Arthur, but phenomenal, Paige, you never talked about BioX, who did the same thing. Just saying. BioX is my homie, but you never brought him up, Paige, but you brought me up. And it actually really goes to show how they feel about Arthur, because the fact that they had no problem with BioX ragdolling Arthur, but they have a problem with me doing it, it really shows that they don't even give a fuck about Arthur, which I kind of told you. I kind of revealed that a year. I've been revealing that all this time. They don't care about Arthur. Arthur is just a disposable commodity they can just toss away, but they can tackle the other people who's affiliated with Arthur in order to shut them down. But the people who they have a good, clearing on, they'll let them do what they want because it's entertaining enough and they enjoy that. So who's really the drama queen? Not you, Carlos. I'm talking about Paige. He was an afterthought to me. Yeah. This is another reason why I won't be cool with people who are cool with Chayton. I mean, in this case, yeah, I kind of agree with you there. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Hey, Tricky, what's going on? I mean, you can do that, but that's, I guess you can do that. Hey, Junko, what's going on? I'm going to put the link here in case new people wants to show up. Oh, let me just read these rest of these comments. You're going to jail, Dr. Phil. I heard Tom, hey, Insane Gaming. I heard Tom has child endangerment on him as well. That would explain why Tom was so easy to push aside what Charlie did. I didn't know about that. Again, I don't really do my research on these people. The only person who I really did evaluate was Chayton, but not Tom. Mainly because I thought me and Tom and everyone else had eye and eye. I didn't expect nefarious behavior, but I did suspect something was off. So what I did was I allow events to play into motion to see what exactly would be the case. But then it turned out the worst for the worst did happen. So when you're telling me this right now, it's like, wow. But it is what it is, I may have known Tom Willis and Phenomenal One Page will end up siding with Chayton. Yeah, you know what? And I'm just gonna say this, Phenomenal. You're a house nigger. You don't have a mind of your own. You have essentially yes massa, no massa. Don't do what I say, massa. I'm gonna listen to whatever you want, massa. It's exactly like that. Talking proper and talking with good grammar doesn't necessarily mean that you're intelligent, because you lack common sense and decency to see the victims that are being berated. You lack the common sense when you saw the stream of Arthur threatening to hurt and kill all of us while speaking on the police. You didn't mention that fact. You kind of gave Arthur a pass after the stuff that he has said, when you know he had said some sick shit. I'm just saying. You're kind of like an Uncle Tom. None of us were fooled. Just ask Jordan privately. I told him for a year about some... Yeah, I wasn't fooled. I had a hunch. I just wanted to... Junko, you didn't know what happened? Well, it was all a ruse. Tom knew about the whole situation with Chayton from a very long time ago. And they were working in cohorts to try to bring me down, all the other people who were involved with the whole Chayton fiasco. They were just collecting information to see our weaknesses and try to blow us up in that way and destroy the trust that we had. This is why they even sent people, I'm not going to mention the names, but agents, put that in quotations, to see what we're doing in our groups in Discord so they can relay information back to them, so that way they can have a better understanding of how to inceptively try to take us down. Crisis actors. Yes, really. Yeah. He should be ashamed of himself, but he sold his soul. He sold out. So that's really not my problem. He sold his soul. He sold his soul to the devil, and now he's gonna have to reap what he sowed. That's what you get for coming in here and literally choosing clout over honor. Well, if you can get pinpoints to information like documentation, then that will also be good, because, you know, they'll use the excuse that, oh, that's just hearsay and rumors. It's not legitimately true. So try to get some documentation from the source that you got the information from, and then have that readily available. So that way they can't say that you're making up shit or you're just spreading rumors and lies. Lies, lies, all lies. Like what Arthur says, all lies. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, Carlos, yep. And even you, Carlos, be careful. Be careful of the people you befriend, Carlos. That's all I'm going to say. Because you may think that they're cool people, but they turn out to be devils in sheep's clothing, shapeshifters in disguise. Phenomenal One is very untrustworthy. I'm livid with the statements that he made, and I'm also livid at him for months ago when he thought the creation of Super Mario All-Stars IP is used as a scapegoat. I don't think you should really care really what he says about your dreams and your creation, because it is for you to actually do. You can appeal that claim. I'll post the link in a minute. I'm just going to read the comments here. Yeah, he was coach. It looked like he was reading a script when he was trying to roast me. He had no concise thought process, and his entire process was completely scripted to the T, and he couldn't even make it make sense. You can easily cut the nail or destroy the nail and cut it with a piece of paper. You know, if that doesn't make any sense. You can easily cut the piece of paper with a nail and rip it apart and just cut it in half, and you can see how fragile it is. And that's his mind. That's exactly what he is. His mind is just, to me, there's nothing of common sense and decency. Again, you can talk like me and have high vernacular and, speak in a proper way, but that doesn't mean you're necessarily smart. It just means that you're well versed in vocabulary and you have a good coach in English, but you don't have a good coach in intelligence, because that is inherited. It is not something that you have to gain. You don't gain intelligence, you gain knowledge. Intelligence and wisdom comes from within, comes from your own ability to gain it. Tom hinted quite a few times that he was on the other side, especially when it comes to Arthur. Yeah, he did. Okay, I'll see it in a moment. That's why I warned Bio. I said, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, and also recognize that they are not really your friends. They just see you as a tool for their own amusement. So they're not necessarily ass kissers, more like masterminds. I guess Paige would be the ass kisser. Tom is more of a mastermind. Fake people, crisis actors. I remember when it all happened and Tom so-called comforted. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was aware of that. Mainly because he was having a nervous breakdown because he couldn't really contemplate everyone else knowing, but they knew about it for a while. It's just a matter of that being the storyline coming out. Okay, I'm definitely going to do that. Hold on. Actually, let me do that right now. Okay, the link is in the bottom of the live chat, so if you guys can check it out and pop in, say what you have to say. Yeah, I spoke with we were cool. Like, we were on David's group and we were having such a good time doing the game shows, and now all of a sudden, like, this happened and he decided to talk a whole lot of shit about me. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm here now. So anyway, what's up?
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you to drop a link so I can actually speak out about this, because I'm willing to point out about this right now. And I know this is going to sound a bit long, but I want everybody to understand that this is what I'm going to say here is going to teach you all a lesson of why you do not decimate creativity, why you do not go around and judge other people's creativity and fan fictions without looking at them first. And as you know, I have been a victim to this. I have been a victim to this. And Paige, you are responsible for it. You're very responsible. And I'm very disgusted with you. I'm very, very, very highly disgusted with you because of the fact, because now that I hear what you've been doing, now I'm going to bring up this. I'm about to bring this up right now for what you have did regarding not only me as a creator of the fan fiction series Super All-Stars Battle Crusade, but you also decimated the other IPs in which I have created. Protocol Order, Death by Emotion, Hearts of Desire, and Yoshida Dynasty. 4 other IPs you have threatened to expose and decimate, along with the Super All-Stars fanfiction. And you made a false claim, right, that I was making a fanfiction shipping Hero with Deku for some reason. That was not only false, but that was that was an attempt to decimate the Super All-Stars Battle Crusade IP. I am very livid with you for this. You did this a year ago. Don't say you don't remember, because I remember very well. I remember that very well. When I tried to explain to you that the stuff I make is parodies and stuff like that, because Super All-Stars is notable for that, because I intended the franchise to have it, you apparently silenced me. You and Jonathan Hanna. You both silenced me for it. And I'm not going to let anybody, especially you, silence my creativity. Silence the way I create things. Okay? Let me tell you, the way I create my franchises is the way I create fan franchises. None of you are to go around judging and telling me what to make. If I want to make a story and I got a fresh idea for it, I got the idea and I'm going to make it. I make it my way. Okay? That's how it works. No one can tell me what I can.
I mean, I'm the hit topic of the day, so I might as well.
So the fact that you attempted to decimate the Super All-Stars IP and also claim that my story writing is used as a scapegoat and as me being a coward to not hop into a stream about something, that's another thing you try to do right there. You actually said that. You and Jonathan Hanna and the rest of your little group. You said that. And you know what? That is another attempt right there at trying to decimate the Super All-Stars IP, going around and claiming that I use it as a scapegoat when I do not. I was actually story writing, and you actually claimed that I was like using it as a scapegoat or something. No, I was actually busy that day writing the story. I was writing the stories. So for you to actually decimate and also defamate the Super All-Stars IP and my creativity like that makes me very disgusted with you. I'm very disgusted with you. I can't believe that this is how you humans want to treat me. I can't believe you. I thought you were cool with me and this is what you do? Unbelievable, man. That's ridiculous.
You should put humans in quotations because humans is just lucrative.
Honestly, I don't care at this point. You know, I've tried all my hardest to share with everybody what I made and, you know, what future things I want to do with the franchises I make. But you know what? It's not going to stop me. This defamation and decimation that Paige pulled before, oh boy, that sure did not stop me.
Because they see humans as a disposable commodity. So they're gaining, hence why I call it lucrative, because they're gaining clout from exploiting other humans. So that's what I mean by lucrative. They're using a storyline to gain attention.
They are. And the thing is, here's the thing though, right? Here's the thing.
Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Lewis. Hey, Jester.
Like I said, I don't need people to tell me what stories I can and can't make. I don't need people to do that. I don't need people to help me write my stories. I don't. I'm not bragging or boasting here. I'm just saying. Because, you know, this is just ridiculous. See, I know a community once screwed me over, which is how I made the Super All-Stars IP in the first place. But now I see that, you know, looking back a year ago and then months ago, and hearing about what Paige did now, yeah, that gave me an absolute reason to bring it up. That he has attempted to decimate and defamate the Super All-Stars IP, the Protocol Order IP, the Death by Emotion IP, and the Hearts of Desire IP, and the Yoshida Dynasty IP. So for him to decimate these, really, he has screwed up for doing that. You really screwed up, man. But you know what? Don't worry. That's not going to bring me down. This is not going to bring me down, and it's not going to bring my friends down. It is not going to bring me down. Because you know why? You know why? Let me tell you why, right? Because I got all the creativity, right? I got all the creativity I got to write stories like these. If I want to write a Smash Brothers parody, I got every right to do it. If I want to make a racing crossover fan fiction, I'll sure do that. It's in my every right to do it. And you know what? God gave me creativity. And I thank God himself. I thank God Almighty for giving me the power of creativity. Because with that, I was able to unleash my imagination in the best way possible.
Okay, listen. don't pay attention to what people say about anything that you do and that you've done that's your own, from your own imagination or your own creativity or anything like
Fuck
that.
them. You don't need to. You don't need their
Yeah,
opinion to
just
validate your creativity.
who cares? Just forget about that.
Yeah,
But
Tell them to kiss your
I
brown
just
ass.
I kind of
it's
want to
like
get us.
who needs
We need to
people
get
to
back on
to
track
do
of
this?
okay.
It's like who needs
Yeah.
people to tell me what I can and can't make?
Well, they can't tell you what you can and can't make. You do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because, God gave
here,
me creativity.
yeah. But here's the thing. We need to get kind of back on track of what
Back on topic. Sorry, Lisa. You can go.
it's okay, no problem, no problem. Nick had asked a question when I said that Paige was coached. He said, how so? And I have quite a few different theories. I have this thing, and I swear I'm not saying this to be like braggadocious or anything like that, but I have this weird auditory memory thing. When I hear something, I remember it forever and ever, and I can remember where I saw it. It's not didactic memory, but it's kind of close to it. Anyway, not saying all that. Anyway, just shut up, Lisa.
No.
The point is, I cannot remember exactly whose stream it was. I'm thinking that it was when Charlie was on Omega's stream. It was either Omega's or Money's stream that he said that somebody in our community would be turned on. He said, and I'm laying bets that it's going to be Adam. He said that, and then not even a month later, that's when all that started and everything went bad and got horrible with Adam. So that's why I'm saying people like they're like, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's like they're moving pawns around on a chessboard and getting people to do certain things so that a storyline will be enacted. Tom has said for a very long time that he one of the biggest downfalls of the Outcast was that he couldn't control Charlie like he wanted to as far as storylines go, because he would.
This?
Huh?
Look at that name. Should I read that?
No. That is his mother's. That's his mother's picture.
Well,
is that really his mom?
It's his mom's picture. And let me just say this:
it's a troll account.
First, it's probably a troll account. It may even be Adam. I do not know who's calling Adam's house. I don't think
that's a troll account.
But whoever's doing it, y'all need to leave these people alone. His mom hasn't done anything to anybody. Leave that lady alone. If y'all want to come at some mamas, come at me. Okay, I don't care, because y'all obviously, according to Paige, y'all talk junk about me anyway.
How about you get a hobby, because you're here and you're watching the stream, so clearly you have nothing better else to do.
Oh no, that's not his mom, because I will tell you this: his mom is a good Christian lady, and I don't think that she would come in here and say those kind of things. I think that.
I'm addressing the troll who's
exactly
Adam.
Exactly. I'm not sure exactly who it is, but no, I haven't instigated anything towards Adam. I was actually defending Adam. If anybody wants to go back and read the comments, because I really genuinely think Adam felt guilty over the stuff that he did, but
especially showing his wiener.
Well, there you go. And I'm telling you, I'm still on the fence about that. I don't know if that was him or not, but I'm not gonna place bets on it. But there's been this whole thing for at least over a year of Tom creating storylines. That's his whole repertoire is, doing this kind of storyline here and getting this person to do this so that it makes this thing happen and da 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 da. Paige, during his long verbose stream where he said a whole lot but didn't get anything said.
I guess not. Tricky.
Yeah. He said so much, but he kept repeating himself over and over and over again. And the whole, I don't care. Well, if you don't care, then what are you even talking about it for? You obviously do care. But anyway, him making all these different attacks on all these different people, that was their way of throwing out chum or bait into the water to see who they could hook with it.
Antagonize.
Exactly. And so, and I actually started earlier making a video today. And I was letting Paige, Tom, whoever needs to know, I'll gladly take the bait, because I cannot stand people who want to act like they're so super intelligent, but they're really not.
That's what I just said. They lack common sense of decency.
And there's obviously an intellectual disability within Paige and some of these others. And I think that there are people that are manipulating them. And I said this to somebody else yesterday. Everybody, they have said for a while that, Dark Horse is manipulating this group of guys that have autism and all this kind of stuff. What are you doing, Tom? Because I'm telling you, you said, ZTB, you said this just a little bit ago. Paige was reading most of the stuff that he was.
Yeah, he was looking at the screen when he was talking, and his eyes was moving sideways.
And not just that. If you'll go back and watch some of the stream, he kept looking down and to his left, and these big, long, very apparent pauses. And I got to noticing that he's obviously getting messages on another
to follow a storyline in a script, so he can go straight to it.
Yeah,
like a real actor who remembers it. Paige is not a real actor. Tom is an actor, though.
I've got Tom. I think Tom needs to just, instead of calling himself hypocritical thought or whatever, he needs to call himself the master, because that's what he is. He's the mastermind behind all of this stuff. I'm 100% sure of that. But I think it's funny too, because the big long thing that he posted, and everybody was sharing it and reading it and all this kind of stuff, which I'm just going to tell you, it was very painful. I'm a grammar Nazi, and it was very painful for me to read that. The overuse of the word now, and there was like no commas. It just
no punctuation and then lowercase in the next sentence.
Oh my God, it was driving me nuts. So I actually, last night, I was listening to y'all.
That's your choice, TDC. If you want to do that, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You make your own choices.
Yeah. Nobody's telling anybody to break up.
Make your own choices, TDC. I can't tell you. Tell you that.
Last night, I was listening to one of my crime shows in the background, and I took this report, is what I'm calling it, because, I don't know if you remember, but Jordan made a post on Facebook, and Paige said something about this. And it was this big, long post that Jordan had made on Facebook, and they took it and nitpicked it and picked it apart and everything. So I have taken this communique, if you will, and I've pinned it all up. I mean, not even spelling words correctly, like harassment and stuff like that. It's that kind of stuff drives me insane. So I think if it was, a report or whatever, he failed. He got a big F on it. I can just tell you that much. But I just
not even a D-?
No, not even a D-. He got it
because I've seen D- works from my friends, and they it's at that level of wow.
By the way, I want to say something as well, though.
Hey, Antoine, what's going on?
Now, I said this in text already, but I'm going to say it in voice now. If you guys are wondering, yes, I forgive Paige, like I said, but I don't trust, because remember, God wants me to forgive others, so I'm doing what God says. So yeah.
You can do what you want, dude. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
And I don't hold grudges, but I don't want to hold a grudge
either. I'm just saying to everybody what exactly happened with my side of this whole Paige thing, because the stuff Paige did, it's not right. It's not right.
In your case, Shanko, it's very minute. It's very minor.
Yeah. Here was one of the other funny things I thought about Paige's big long stream. At the beginning of the stream, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but he said, YouTube is not the place to excommunicate someone. This is not where we go to cancel people. But yet, at the end of the stream, when he starts ranting on Jordan, he says he was getting ready to be excommunicated. you know, and he was getting ready to be canceled and all this other stuff. Like it, and here I love the fact that he showed his hand that he has been obsessed with Jordan for a year. Because
But yet I'm upset with with
Right.
Arthur. Yeah, okay.
But he even said, it drives me crazy because I can't figure out how we did it. And blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you how Jordan did it. What Jordan did was Jordan admitted that he said something out of the way that he shouldn't have said, and he apologized for it. And he's tried to be a better person from it. Okay. Instead of some of these others in the community that do the same thing over and over and over and over and apologize for stuff, but they never grow from it or try to do anything or get any better.
Arthur.
Yeah. Brian. So
sorry, I had a cold.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're allergic to BS.
For ugliness too.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, here he is saying that YouTube is not a place to excommunicate somebody, and that was the biggest fail in the world. Well, you know what? Y'all failed trying to excommunicate Jordan, and that didn't have anything to do with me.
And that
had everything to do with Jordan.
It's funny how he says we don't excommunicate people, but what was he doing? He was excommunicating Hero. He was excommunicating Jordan. So literally, and also Phenomenal One and Deku both made up a little lie, claiming that Hero made rape threats. Which is not true.
Wait, he said what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me address that.
Oh, about the situation that happened about a year and a half ago.
Let me address that bullshit real quick. Apparently, this happened like a call. If this happened, then why didn't you or Deku screen record? Because you're both full of fucking shit. And I'm gonna address you by your real name, Paige. You have been a bitch and always fucking will be. You claim you don't want to be in fucking drama, but you always interject yourself.
Hypocrite.
Just like fucking Omega Magic. And I'm just going to add this on to Tom is indebted to Chayton, because without Chayton, Tom would be a fucking nobody. Let's be fucking honest.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, because he's tried to do it on his own.
Chayton was definitely the catalyst to all of this. I can tell you, he was more like the beast of the field that got unleashed.
Yeah. So Tom's definitely the mastermind, but he's got his minions are doing just exactly. I think he's finally gotten some of them in line to do it.
Tom would be the gatekeeper.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and another thing. Let me just add this. I know your little secret, by the way, but I'm not.
Hey, Gozy, what's going on?
Until said person wants to reveal that information, but I know your little secret, Paige.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
House nigger, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, and I'm black, so I can say that in case everyone here don't know.
I don't think,
I felt bad yesterday though, because I did refer to him as like he looks like Curious George and Eddie Munster had a baby, because he's got that little point in the front of his head with his hair like Eddie Munster, and he has no top lip like Curious George. But then I realized that Curious George is a monkey, and I don't want anybody to think that I was making that into something racial. It was simply because
you're not saying any racial slurs.
Well, it was mostly because there's no top lip there at all. And so that was, there you go. That was pretty much it.
It looks like a horse's ass, but I'll put your description too.
Well, I know that they've talked about me and my appearance, and I've been called a fat whale and a cow and all these other different things. And so I figure, hey, you know what? I'll lower myself to your level and tell you just exactly what I think you look like.
I'm pretty sure I probably told you to go eat 99 cheeseburgers.
Yeah. I was.
And another thing, Paige and Tom, if you are trying to block me and you fucking can't, well, you don't have to fucking worry, because I already did that for you.
Good for you. But I don't know. Do you remember when he did the hypocritical thought thing, and he was like, he was Hitler, but all this.
Oh yeah, that wasn't funny. The whole Hitler thing was not funny.
I thought that was in very bad taste.
That was very bad taste, because you're literally parroting off a guy, right?
Yeah,
that was notable for killing
genocide and racism.
Right.
Yeah, he did. He killed millions of Jews. He did that. And also, I heard that he was possessed by the devil. I got that from the.
He wasn't possessed. He's just naturally evil.
Yeah. Well, he's. Yeah.
I actually watched the show called The Key of David, and I actually learned that Hitler all this time actually was possessed by the devil.
I wouldn't doubt any of that either. But
The guy was just
using-
naturally evil, in my personal
yeah.
opinion.
I
Tom
highly
using
doubt that.
Hitler as his
I-
persona,
Mhm.
and then when he put out that little memo to everybody, basically outlining, if you will do this, there will be zero tolerance, da 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 da, and all these rules and whatnot. And I'm thinking, yeah, he used Hitler very apropos because that fits. He's laying down his rules, and if you don't follow them, then you're done. And that whole don't watch our content, I'm telling you guys, that was one of those reverse psychology things saying don't watch our content so that you will watch their content. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Jedi mind trick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just to add on to what Junk was saying earlier about Hitler supposedly being possessed by a devil, I highly fucking doubt that. No offense to any of you who are watching who are of the Christian faith. Most of the Bible is fabricated 99% of the time, so I highly fucking doubt that.
That's a whole nother topic we're not going to get into. But this is what Carlos wanted to show, that he blocked Charlie.
That he did what?
He blocked Charlie.
Blocked him. Oh, okay. Well, funny thing, I subbed to his channel, and you know why? Because he keeps putting on subscriber mode, and if I want to say something, I want to be able to say something if I want to. So if he sees that I subscribed, that's why. And I would subscribe to pages, but oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I've never liked him ever since the first falling out between him and Jordan. He said, Jordan and I, our relationship was always rocky, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. And I think Insane Gaming said something about why are they even bringing it up as, why are they bringing up Jordan? Jordan ain't even done anything to these people, and I can't tell you how long. But he was bringing up stuff that was like over a year ago. But yet we're supposed to forget stuff that other people have said over a year ago because they're mentally disabled and have the brain mind of an 8-year-old. Because that is what I have some receipts myself, which is some private DMs between me and people that was saying, that they felt that, at some point Arthur just stopped developing mentally and will never get past that point.
Yep.
So, and I keep everything. I'm crazy that way.
Speaking of J-Man, is he gonna come on here to address anything?
No, he's not. He is in the other room. Jordan has been working on a novel based on Star Wars, the Star Wars canon. And so
I remember you told me.
He's been working on that. That's what he's been spending a good bit of his time doing that. And he's also been doing a couple of other things in his other world, apart from YouTube. And Jordan said at the beginning of the year that he wasn't going to get involved in the drama. And so far he has kept his word. Now, that was another thing. I did say this in my stream the other night, which I did delete because I felt that I kind of went at it very childishly by making fun of people, and I shouldn't have. But Paige said something that really ticked me off, and that was, he said, you can't even mention this guy's brother without him going blah, blah, blah. You can mention my son, Jordan's brother, all you want to, but when you talk junk about him, there's going to be an issue.
You don't fuck with family, especially dead relatives.
Yeah, well, and not just that. My son had the mind of this stuff. So, leave him out of it. He's completely, doesn't even have it. So why even bring him up to begin with?
To gaslight, to incite a reaction out of you so you can get upset. And then have them perpetuate you as if you're unhinged.
There's this old
you guys notice though in that video,
it's very nefarious and evil.
No ish, there won't be no ish. I don't know if y'all
sociopathic in its core.
But
here's the thing, though.
Y'all started this.
That's so sick.
Right. In that video where P1 was bringing up J-Man's dead brother, yeah, I saw P1 smirking. He be smirking and grinning like he thinks that's funny. That ain't funny. How would you like it if I talked about your dead relatives? You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like it, right? So why'd you do that?
Because they don't have the empathy level. That's how sociopaths operate.
This is nuts, man. Like, I'm even questioning humanity today right now, that this is crazy.
I've always been questioning humanity.
Like, I still question, like, this society. Like, I guess this is really proven that, like, I guess these people think that, like, right is wrong and wrong is right.
It's do as thy will. So they do what makes them happy rather than doing the right thing because it's just for the better cause.
They're obviously afraid of doing the right thing. That's the problem.
But then again,
they're not afraid. They just don't want to.
Yeah, but then again, Paige was kissing the ass of a certain individual who was too much of a cowardly little bitch to show his fucking face.
Wait, who is that?
I'm talking about the person that's known as Deku's got no balls.
Oh, that person who can. Yeah.
It's so funny how he how that guy calls me unstable, but why don't you look at the way he's acting? See, here's the thing though. He wants to be judgmental about people, but he doesn't look at himself first.
Well, narcissists never look at themselves first.
Yeah, he doesn't look at himself first. He goes around bragging saying, "Oh, I got a job, I got a girl, I got all this and you don't." And I'm like, "Dude, okay, we don't care if you got this or whatever. You don't need to like spit it in my face cuz that's rude." I don't go around bragging about what I have. So
Junko, they don't care whether or not it's rude. They could really care about your feelings. They care about their own intuitions. That's the nature of what we're dealing with. You can't expect empathy or morality out of people who just naturally don't possess it for other people.
Even worse though, see, it's self-pride. That's the thing.
That's my point. That's my point.
They know that pride is wrong.
They don't care. They're unapologetic. This is in their nature. There's some humans that are like that.
Yeah, they don't regret their actions. That's the issue. They don't even regret it. They enjoy.
Don't expect empathy out of people who just don't show it naturally. Don't expect it, and don't try to reason with it because you're gonna wind up hurting yourself in the process.
Right, exactly. And I'm not even gonna bother reasoning with it. If they want to be so judgmental and they want to be all self-pride, then you know what? I'm not gonna play in it because I'm not gonna go playing with people on pride. I'm not. Because pride is a deadly sin, and I don't play around with that. So
nothing wrong with having pride, but don't have too much pride where your ego gets above your other reasoning towards other people and their livelihood.
I guess that's what some of these people with these.
You should have pride, but because you have to take honor and integrity, and that's part of pride.
Mostly, I'm confused, but all I can say is just
pride is good, but too much is unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm always gonna thank God for all the good things.
Like you have pride in your work, right? When Phenomenal One criticize it. Well, that's exactly what I mean.
I wouldn't say I take pride.
Damn, you got really
you do.
Loud. You must have sat up straight.
Who, me?
Yeah, because you got real loud all of a sudden.
Oh,
like, what the crap?
His ears perked up.
Yeah.
How Lisa was able to see that.
I was like, what? But yeah, I hate that he did that.
Probably either the mic quality or maybe he really is setting up. Me, I'm just laying down for a bit because I was like a little bit tired after coming back from the gym. I was there like 2 hours ago.
Well, that's good. At least you're working up, and during this time,
I actually have been, I've been going to the gym lately, so I go to it on a few days because my mom does work. So, you got that.
Hey, Vamster, what's going on?
Hey, Vamster.
But all I can say mostly is that, I don't really even take pride in my work. I do thank God, though, for giving me, the creativity that I use to, make stories like that. So I usually attribute it to God.
Insane Gaming asked about the Discord thing.
Downloaded that Discord app. What do you guys use to chat with?
We have to add you to the group, and then you'd be part of it.
Yeah,
but right now, as of this now, it's not a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now's not a good time. If you want to join mine, that's fine. You're just going to have to contact me in some way because I'm not online that much.
Or you can probably talk to me and I can add you up and then I can get you to the other guys.
Well,
I
I just be honest, I'm totally thinking about making my own Discord server called Mama Bear's Drama Lair. And that way anybody can come in and drama all they want to.
Fantasy adventure.
And they can just drama all they want to. Because I'm gonna tell you what.
Can I make a Dragon's Lair reference? Okay,
sure.
Good. Great. I'll come in there. I'll be like Dirk the Daring and come in here like it's
that's good,
Dragon's
Vampster.
Lair. Y'all ever play Dragon's Lair? That's a challenging arcade game.
Yeah,
Dragon's
I heard
Lair.
of it.
Is that the one
Yeah,
where
Dragon's
he says,
Lair. It's that Dawn Blue.
Yes. And he says, "There's a steaming pile of sleep," like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's
love
something
that.
different. But I've actually did play Dragon's Lair. It was actually pretty challenging and pretty good.
So, but my thing is, when I was younger, I used to love to watch soap operas, and this is nothing.
Love Dynasty though.
Any of those shows that come on all the time, that's drama, and we love watching it.
Fight scenes were
it's
great.
Something that doesn't really interfere with our lives. But this is better. This is better than a soap opera because it's real people and they're actually going after each other for whatever.
And then we got
jealousy
people,
is
but then
a
you
lot
got
of
people
it.
like but then you got people like Chayton over here and P1 acting like this is WWE where they're putting on a little promo, putting on a little show.
Well, it was bait, and it was bait, and I don't mind them that throwing bait out there.
Running the Wrestlers in General Hospital. One of my favorites.
Oh gosh, yes. Loved some soap operas. So yeah, we'll just have some soap operas going on during the day. But I just find it awfully funny that and I got called a character on Paige's stream because that's
hilarious.
She's made herself into a character.
Just the guy that's reading the script.
Hey Lisa, since I guess you're a character, does that mean we're all characters?
Yes, you're all characters in my play.
Yeah, we're all characters. You see that? Yeah. We're all characters.
Well, at least we're better actors because we don't need a script to actually be ourselves.
Look at me. I'm a character. ZTB's a character. Nicholas is a character. Leon,
I must be a damn good actor. I'm not even using a script.
Since we're talking about characters, I might as well get this out the way. If you were to apply for like a voice acting job because your performance as an actor is so fucking fake, you'd be rejected on the fucking spot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fans could see it. They can see the fact that you're just a shit person at your job.
And they smell bullshit easily.
Yep.
Well, actually, if we're going to name characters, ZTB, you do have a new name. Did you not know that?
I do have a what?
You have a new character name. See,
what's that character? Mr. Drama?
Mr. Drama. Yeah. And
Mr. Drama.
Yeah.
So dramatic.
Yeah, you need to have a mic drop down from the ceiling. Mr. Drama. That's you. You're Mr. Drama.
So if I'm Mr. Drama, then what's Arthur?
Oh, well, it was the year of Arthur last year. Last year was the year of Arthur. And Arthur's innocent because he is mentally handicapped. So it doesn't matter. Exactly. It doesn't matter what he says or what he does. And I'm saying that sarcastically for those that don't get sarcasm. He's yeah, he's innocent and all that kind of stuff. But I hope and pray that somebody let him know the things that were said about him on that stream because he's not going to just let that go.
Okay, I'm going to correct you, Cubics. That's my catchphrase. I say catch that on fleek. It means, catch the receipts. That's the whole, everyone like to use it, but it's like a Gen Z term, even though I'm a millennial.
Yeah. If ZTB was
Mr. Drama.
Mr. Drama.
Anyway.
Well, I've got to go and get ready because I've got a class that I got to get to tonight, and it's been fun.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay long either.
Y'all have a good one, and I will talk to y'all later.
And you just miss your son right here.
I see him. Lord have mercy. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Jordan, why do you have one word capitalized?
He's just doing that on purpose. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
I know.
J-Man does that on, like,
me
some
back in
people
the
do
day.
that. Some people do that on purpose, so don't worry about it.
Takes me back
Anyway,
to the early 2000s, late 90s.
Back to my point. If ZTV is Mr.
Thanks for
Drama, then
coming, Mama Bear. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, Mama Bear.
Okay, Leon, you can go ahead and say something.
Yeah. If ZTV is Mr. Drama, then I might as well be fucking Odin.
You might as well. Yeah, exactly.
Or Leon the Professional.
It's Flinky, not Flick.
I think Leon would be Leon the Professional.
Hello, ZTB. Did you get my message? No, I did not. Let me see.
Well,
Arthur? Is that really Arthur?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, it's him. It's him.
I guess you guys worked things out already, or?
Wow.
What?
And
what?
Okay, I'm gonna. You mind if I share this, Arthur? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I wonder what
That
Arthur.
is true what Killer Demon says. And I agree with
Killer
him.
Demon 669 says the prophecy destroys bullies and trolls. Ask
me. Yeah. I'm one of his mods, so.
Oh. Insane Gaming. If you're
Keep talking. I'm gonna screen cap this. Hold on. Keep talking.
Sure. I make sure no one messes with Peter's stream.
Great. We'll talk about random stuff. So.
I'm sorry. Can I interrupt you real quick?
The clever boy.
I think Leon wants to say something.
All right, Leon, go ahead.
Insane
And hey, Kevin Leggy.
Yeah. Insane Gaming. If you're still in the chat, I just add you on Discord.
Okay, so Cobra told me about it too, and Brian too. I wasn't ignored it. Okay, yeah, Cobra told me that that Tom Willis was, plotting something. Because Cobra told me on Facebook. I mean, while I can't get a hold of the spelling, I can tell you what he said. Because he says that Tom Willis was talking garbage about Cobra's disabilities.
I didn't know Cobra had disability.
I pretty much knew that. I mean, I guess from the way, I guess he may have told me what his disability was, but it probably seems personal. Okay, let's see what he said. I will said I was wrong about Charlie. Dark Horse Purge was right about Hangman Charlie, and Tom Willis was the mastermind. I'm in shock. I'm not going to be near the group. I'm sorry. I stuck with my group. Sorry, I was wrong about other last week, and I really am sorry. All right, I'm gonna
warning him and Charlie to my group and Mr. Money AD's group. No, you don't warn Hangman Charlie. He's part of the whole shtick, Arthur.
He's part of. Well, you can say he's part of the problem.
I mean, you can warn Money, but.
I mean, Arthur, if you want the link, I can get you in. Hold on, I have to give him the link.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to get at.
Okay.
No, because I'm gonna end the stream soon.
Yeah, I think that's what Arthur was trying to get at. I think what he's trying to say. I know it's a bit hard to read with his grammar. Not trying to shit on you, but
I deal with this for 10 years. Trust me, I can interpret whatever he's saying.
Yeah, so that's what he's pretty much trying to say. That he's gonna warn Money AD and the MGTOW communities. So that's what he's pretty much trying to say there.
I mean, Arthur, I've been telling you this for about 2 years now, and I mean. Well, there's nothing more I can say. There's really nothing more I can say.
I mean, I did give Arthur the link, so I do want to hear what Arthur wants to say on this whole subject. See if he wants to say anything about this, because that's crazy.
It's not going to be for another hour, guys. It's going to have to be 15 minutes.
I know. I already gave the link to him privately, but
Kevin can come in too.
This is crazy. So I guess they really did turn on Arthur this time.
It's not crazy. I've been saying that for 2 years. Nobody has been listening to me because apparently I'm the devil or I'm just a problem starter. Well, I guess you reap what you sow.
Catch that on fleek, I guess.
Period.
But then again, I'm not fucking surprised. This is who Chayton.
I warned Arthur since the beginning he befriended him, but Arthur didn't listen to me.
But then again, I'm not the very least surprised. This is who these people are.
Hold on, True. I can't invite. Okay, Arthur's here.
Arthur, what's up?
Hey, Arthur.
Hello. How's it going?
Going all right. So I'm also. I mean,
I know,
kind of
Carlos,
invited
I did.
you here because I want to know if you want to say something about what just happened here. All right.
Wait, whose background noises? Oh, that's Kevin. Let me mute you.
All right, Arthur, you may as well just go ahead and say something.
I was shocked exactly because even Remote Tripod was trying to tell me about it. Cooper was talking about it on Facebook. I thought it was I thought it was all bullshit. But after finding out and listening, yeah, it was the actual truth. I didn't even know Tom was even behind this. Because I looked at my Discord, he had me blocked. I'm like, what the heck? And they tried to block me on Facebook too.
So it seems Tom was the one plotting all of this.
Yes. And I was
Wow.
Arthur, I warned you 2 years ago, and you didn't listen. But this is just the result of it.
Well, Tom pretty much
I did
used
not
him.
listen.
Tom used him. Tom used Cobra, and he used Brian.
No, they use all of us on both sides. Both sides of the group.
Either way, like Tom was using people. That's nuts, man.
And Chayton was simply his watchdog.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not
It wasn't
trusting Tom now. I'm not trusting him.
Neither am I.
I'm keeping my distance now. After all this,
I'm just.
Now I
Wow,
do
I'm
apologize for what I
baffled.
said last time, but this is even more insane. That's what I'm just
Well,
like.
I still don't trust you, Arthur. No thanks
You don't have
for
to
that.
trust me.
Arthur, I want an apology. For all that what I've been saying since the beginning it happened, since you were on our Discord group, I want an apology because I've warned your ass many fucking times and you didn't listen. And in fact, you took it to the extreme. So I want an apology.
Really
A
sorry.
sincere one.
Okay, guys. All right, just let Arthur.
Let him speak.
Yeah.
Really sorry that I didn't listen back then. I was blind. Money D was blind. We was both blind.
And I want an
Right.
apology off Money AD.
Well, I'll have to talk to him when he gets back on because
I want it in voice messages. I want it in voice. His own voice, an apology, and everyone from your little shenanigans too, because I'm the one who told your asses, and you still didn't fucking believe me.
no, I did not. So
Love
I'm
you.
taking responsibility on this one, on my side. Money, he's a whole different story. So, apology, completely sorry, but also, I do not like how you went at me, man, over this situation. I do not like it.
Can you fucking blame me? Well, shit you said.
He went at me first. I never said
No.
Okay,
You
guys.
made that
I'm not here
Guys,
to
we don't
fight
need an
or
argument. We don't need an argument
No,
here.
no. I'm not here for no fights or anything. I'm just saying.
I'm just asking for a bit of apology.
I'll talk to Bunny when he comes back on. He's just been busy a lot. So that's all I gotta say on that. But they played us both sides. Now I'm not happy about it. I'm angry about it.
We're all angry about it, Arthur.
Or if you
So
do a stream late, I'll join.
same.
Because I was taking a break exactly. But if I do a stream, okay. Because I was taking a break and come back to February 7th.
And Arthur, I hope you know that Phenomenal One was talking about you, right?
No, I did not notice because he shared that in a Discord server of mine. I didn't know he was talking about me.
Oh, he sure was.
I'm disgusted, big time.
Yeah, literally, Paige was making false claims that we were gay for you or something.
What the hell?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
actually said
I'm
that.
I'm not BSing.
Yeah,
I'm not
Arthur, he actually
bullying
said
you.
that. He did actually say that.
He actually said that.
I'm
He
about to
actually
look at that
claimed that we
video.
were like, you know, you
And he
you
was like,
get the
and he was
idea.
like talking about how we were obsessed with your dick or some shit like that. Some very disturbing shit, I might add.
I'll
And yeah,
take.
he
I'll
calls
take.
Hero a creepo.
No, I'll take responsibility for that bio. Since I'll be making the stream, I'll take responsibility for that situation.
I can join it. You see, I'm playing my game right now.
You got one more apology to do. This one.
Hey man, I apologize if I went at you personally, but who goes on tweet me that person? I'm not mentioning her name, but nobody should not be bringing her up at all. But this is way more important.
At least your sister is alive. His brother is dead.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
It's no comparison. She's living and breathing. His brother isn't.
Yeah, and Arthur, all I can say is I told you so. Then I said eventually he's gonna turn on you.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tom Willis and them played both sides.
Yeah. See, just like I said, he gonna do it. The money AD and them money.
Mike
AD,
Salim, suck my dick. I don't give a fuck what you have
I
to
used
say.
to tell.
I don't know why you're even here to gloat.
Hey, listen, I used to tell Money AD and Money AD, and one thing I couldn't stand about him was he say we boys, but then he have a bad way of showing it. He would let all the fake people like mysteriously kind of them talk bad about me. He wouldn't say let Antoine talk or let it, but then when I say something towards them, then they defend them in the wrong. See, that's why they like it. See, Money AD said, yeah, he always say, "Oh, we
Anyway,
friends."
I'm gonna back out because I'm gonna play my game. So I'll catch you later.
All right, take care,
All right,
bro.
Kev.
But yeah, that's why I don't go on Money AD panels no more because he.
What do you have to say, Mike?
You want Mike Salim?
Oh, Mike Salimo, I blocked him when I found out he was fake.
You have to count of 5 seconds before I kick your ass out. 5, 4, 3, 2,
You don't want to say
1.
nothing? He's scared.
No. I'm talking about Mike Salim. He ain't saying a word.
Yeah, he
Gone.
ain't saying nothing. He got his mic turned off.
He's a coward.
Yeah, but then he want to hang with the fake people. You know, when they stab you in the back, eventually
Hey,
they're
Matt.
do the same thing. They're gonna
Can
do
I
the same
say
freaking
something
thing.
for a second?
Hey, get
Sure.
this. Brian called me yesterday about 7 times on that new chat in Discord.
He even tried to call Leon at one point too, a couple days ago.
So ZTB, why did you put him in that thing of like? Well, I mean that's you, but I'm just saying, like, I can't stand the dude. He tried to call me, try to be fake, and try to act all cool with me. I bet that's the reason why he
I
called it.
Brian at all.
Yeah, he's fake. That's why I don't call me Brian. I warned you.
I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Why is this surprising that they would do this? I mean, I had suspicions they were going to do this, and when I heard about this, I was pretty pissed off. I'm like, so these people were rats the whole time? They were just playing out everybody? I mean, I already knew it was going to happen anyway, so.
They was collecting.
I warned Arthur 2 years ago about it.
You did.
I used to get on Arthur before. I
want to say ZTB.
But I'm a bad person, apparently.
We was all gullible here on this situation.
Well, you should have learned,
but Arthur, you was brainwashed. I kept warning you. Be honest. I kept telling you, a real friend in me. I said,
I'm a horrible person, right?
Yeah, I'm a horrible person for being real. But hey, you had to see. Just like I used to say, just like I said to Eric too. I also said to Eric too. I said they don't care about you. They're gonna stab you in the back too.
Girl, I'm letting it all out. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm real. See me, I keep it 100. Just like,
and like, why would Tom do this? Like, out of everybody, I don't understand.
Because they have blind loyalty, Roar.
Yeah, just like Cobra. He's a joke. All he do is run. I don't even know him like that, and he bringing me up and talking about my family.
Hold on now. It's like I know Cobra. I spoke to him. He knows about the situation now. I know Cobra did some shit, but he knows what's going on.
No, but he did talk about my family and all that. I mean, like saying, "Oh, my mom didn't want me this, that, and that." First of all, you don't even know my family. If you did, that still was a cruel comment.
I'm Kakiro. That's what Cobra says. He's a sick individual too. I'm just going to keep it 100. The stuff he said about Kevin was completely degrading and just on the highest levels of peak.
Oh yeah, but
hold on.
But see, he wouldn't say that crap talk. He wouldn't talk all hard talk.
Antoine, I think Matt want to say something real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest, Arthur. I don't think everybody's gonna forgive you, man. I'm gonna
That's
be honest.
fine. That is
Yeah,
fine.
that's
It's
that's
fine.
me too.
I even said that
They
to
don't have to
Brian.
forgive.
I even
I'm
said
fine
that to Brian Delivers too, because he was on my chat the other day.
What's fine is like people don't have to forgive. That's fine.
That's some Pete and Dennis shit. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
all right. Yeah, because I said I wasn't forgiving, but it's me.
I was so
Bio, hello. You was also associated with Charlie too, so we're both guilty on this. Both are guilty on this. Now, yes, I'm gonna apologize to Prezi and to the other person. I'm gonna apologize on that. Now, those are disagreements on both ends on that too.
I just can't. I mean,
And trans gamer.
Well, that's the person I'm going to be referring to as well.
it's ridiculous.
It's
man.
two people.
Oh, I know. I already know.
But we're the
One is
drama
transgender, one isn't.
I know.
But we're the bad guys. We're the drama queens. But yet you guys planted
Yep.
this whole thing out last year.
He
Just
did it
so-
to me too, Bio.
Now you got to live with it.
because you guys
Yep, Cobra did that.
remember last year's ETB when you kicked Tom and Charlie out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why they did it.
No, that's not why they did it. They did it because it was their way of getting clout and a closure. It's a storyline.
Well, yeah,
This is something that has been plotted since the moment they encounter us, because this entire situation was ratings and viewpoints, and now they have finally gotten what they have wanted, so they're moving on to something else and do it with a new group, with new people, and they're going to pull the same stunt with new people, and it'll be history, rinse, wash, repeat.
it's ridiculous.
Here's what Dark Horse Perch says. So, do you believe Daniela now, Arthur?
My answer has to be on this is yes.
Well, you should have thought about that months ago.
Why do you believe in her now?
But the situation, of course, is actually coming out truth exactly what's going on. And like I said,
What exactly about it?
Well, I mean, Shane did manipulate him into thinking that.
Hold on, Junka. I want Arthur to answer this. Why now?
Okay, all right.
because like Junko was explaining, it's like, yes, Charlie did.
No, I want your explanation.
Okay. Charlie did try to convince me that it was just her, exactly, and it was her and not him. So it seemed like it's the other way around.
And why did you believe Chayton?
Because at first I thought he was telling the truth.
Wow.
Made his statements credible when he was notoriously known to lie even about his own daughter.
Oh, I know about that, exactly. That's what I didn't.
So why did you favor his opinion when Daniela has been consistent in her truths?
I guess the word is like they thought he was telling the truth. Like I said, I got fooled. That's
Well,
all.
But what made him, in your mind, more credible? Be honest, because I know the answer. I just want you to say it.
Because I thought he was telling the truth, and then he changed it.
Because he was a man, right?
Because remember, you say women lie.
No,
that's the answer. He was a man. He was a man, and he favored your opinion.
Yeah, you say all women lie.
Well,
I'm not worried about what I said from last year. I ain't worried about that.
Well, you still said it. I'm just trying to say it.
I ain't worried about that. I'm more about the here and now, not that.
It doesn't matter. You still said it. At the end of the day, you still said it.
I'm
Just
worried
own up. See, you could be more of a man if you just own up to that you said it.
yeah.
Who keeps letting Zoo Animal Crew in? Hold on, I gotta unmod some people. Hold on.
Bad Fox.
That's apparently that's obviously Bad Fox's account.
What, Eric? What, Eric Randall 86?
No. The anti-zoo animal crew. That's Bad Fox. That's Bad Fox.
Oh, I went off on
Starting
Bad
off
Fox
with
in the
this.
stream.
Oh boy, I can't believe we gotta say this again, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Here we go, everybody.
Should I say what you?
I bet y'all want to say it with me because this is obviously a meme at this point.
We'll say it together, John.
Yeah.
Let me read this. Excuse me, sir. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. But is it?
Mike
Oh.
Salim, you have
It's
nothing to do with
ETB.
this at all.
Hey ZTB, mind if I read that "excuse me, sir" real quick?
Can you?
Whatever, go ahead.
All right. Excuse me, sir, but you zoo animals need to stay away from my wife Felicia, or I will force all of my onto here, my friends. $34, Blake Harris, Rocket Dog, and MAGA Man will help me to get her.
Unbelievable.
But why is Mike Salim here?
I don't know.
I don't know. Personally, I just don't know.
Oh, okay. So Mike Salim says in the chat, ZTB, I spent last week. Hold on. ZTB, I spent last week listening to all your videos and I counted Arthur's name coming out of your mouth 1,163 times in the last 3 years.
Jeez.
Well, Dan, you must be obsessed with me and Arthur for you to do that.
You must be.
And that's not me saying.
You must have no life then for you to even do all of that.
Why are you doing that, Mike Saline? I understand you.
Freaking weirdo.
Hey, now, Bio, you're just as guilty. You talked the shit about me and Money AD. Come on now. You just as guilty, man.
That's all I was just saying, man. Just own up to it. Don't matter if it was then and now. Just own up to it. I mean, you did say women love.
You weren't even part of it, though, Mike.
Yeah, that you have no life, Mike Salim. That's what you wanted to prove, and you done proved that you have no life. Who has time to watch all of my videos to see how much times you count? Clearly, you have no life.
Mike Salim, you kept
do something with your life. Play with yourself. I don't know. Do something.
Yeah, I thought you was real, Mike Salim, but I heard from one of my friends that you was being fake, hanging out with the fake people. So yeah. So no, you had a chance to speak your piece, but your mic was on
hypocritical dunce. Now prove that to me.
But you kept your mic on mute when you was in the stream. You was just in my boy CTB stream and you had your mic on mute. But yeah, some real man you are.
Cherry, they backstabbed him.
Hey Cherry, how you doing? Mike the fraud instead of Mike Salim. Mike the fraud.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this, exactly. Okay.
Say what?
He's gonna.
Now, I'm a bit on.
I'll see you soon, Jordan.
Hold on. I will admit about. Yeah, I mean, I thought like I said, the situation last year, but also people should have.
Cherry wants to ask you something, Arthur.
Okay, I'm listening, Cherry.
Well, apparently, Sherry, they blocked him.
No, go ahead and say what you have
I don't
to
know
say.
who this Dylan guy is, so I'm not adding him. I add True.
What up, True?
Yo, did you read what River said in the comments?
Who?
No, I didn't.
He knows Arthur, by the way.
Who?
Yep. Yes, he does. Ripper does. Yes, he does know me.
Yeah, Brian is a racist, and he called me. He said "die nigger," and he affiliated himself with neo-Nazi signs and skinheads.
Oh yeah, I can't stand it.
I did not hear that stream.
He literally called me a nigger, and he had a swastika sign on there.
Oh yeah, he called me a nigger too.
Yeah.
Then he messaged me crying about the fact that Chayton betrayed him, so he wants me to help him. Kiss my ass.
Was he really surprised? Come on, Brian.
Wait. So that's why he was blowing up, calling me on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chayton betrayed him and turned his back on him. Like Chayton really cares about you, Brian. I mean, he doesn't really give a shit.
I told him that's his fault. He lost good friends. That's what we told that idiot, but he didn't listen.
That's what you get for being stupid and racist.
I don't lie about anything. Please stop saying a word you don't understand.
That's what you get, Brian.
Huh?
Now, won't you go and play your banjo in Sweet Home Alabama, Brian, and cry about your problem?
I'm doing this stream, Cherry. Let me show you the comment. Hold on.
Now I know Brian was fooled too, because he was.
Brian's an idiot.
I basically said you guys were going to get used pretty much.
I warned them for 2 years. 2 years, but apparently I'm the villain. I'm the bad guy.
But you're real, ZTB. You're real.
I'm real evil, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the real good ones, not bad ones.
The real evil good.
I want everybody. I want everybody. Everybody. I told hey, I said it to Money AD too. Eventually, Money Chayton gonna turn on Money AD and Brandy and all of them.
He's there. He did the same thing last year. He blocked everybody. He's doing
Yeah.
it again.
Well, I blocked Chayton before he blocked me. I blocked him
You know, I'm gonna say this.
when I thought he was a good person.
I'm gonna say this. I got bad vibes from Tom and Hangman.
Oh,
and,
now Bad Fox. Sorry.
and
Bad Fox.
Bad Fox too, because I went off on Bad Fox on a StreamYard last year. I went off on him for being
Bad
racist.
Fox one. He's in a private chat.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna recite his comment.
Oh, is that right, Bad Fox?
I would just ban this.
I ban all three of them.
All
Hey,
right.
well, my friend, she don't want your ugly behind, okay? But I bet if Bad Fox, if I was in your country, I bet you wouldn't call me that to my face.
That's what I've been telling people, but apparently, girl, I'm still the devil.
Yeah. What you got to say about that, Bad Fox? You ain't got the balls to come here, but you wouldn't call me a nigga to my face. I bet you won't.
And nobody's ever talked about you in like months, Bad Fox.
Yeah, but he want the attention. He want to be the center of attention. He's a pretend tough guy. Listen, he's a pretend tough guy. I've seen this.
This question is why did Tom play the script in a storyline? That's beyond.
Because he
He's a
wanted clout and
sociopath,
attention to try to gain social clarity and social acceptance. And then when he gains that attention, then he'll use it to his forefront and platform to boost his own views. It's egotistical narcissism and sociopathic behavior at its motherfucking finest.
It's narcissism and egotistical.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro,
And then he'll deal with a new group too.
Basically, go ahead. Sorry.
They played us like a tool on both sides.
They manipulated you because you were easy target, basically.
that's what they do. That's what they all do.
Yep.
Well, it's not just my group that got target. Y'all's group got target too. So both fans got.
They've been targeting us since the day it started.
Yep.
So we all got target, and we didn't realize it.
But people say, "Oh, you guys do drama," but these people planned this out for months, probably years, and
Years.
yeah,
And we didn't even know about it.
I knew about it.
No, I didn't know about it. Nobody. Well, my committee did.
I warned you about it.
You did, but I just wasn't listening.
I also did too, Arthur. I also warned you,
I did too.
but you didn't listen to. We were the fake ones at the time. Remember, you said we were the real ones. You would listen to the fake people. I told you.
Okay, I'll say it exactly. Yes, both sides didn't listen. Both fans didn't listen. So we're gonna say on that.
No, I listened. I was just waiting for the time when they're going to strike.
Yeah, you would just listen
Because
to
I
one
suspect
side.
something was off, and I was trying to warn you, Arthur, 2 years ago when you befriended him, but you thought because he was nice to you that he was suddenly a good person. You use it to the point to even demonize someone who literally was raped, molested, and beat up, and has a video proof to show, and you disgraced her and chased her out to the point where she had to hide because her voice wasn't being heard in the way that she was trying to raise awareness. And even she was discriminated for. So there's a whole lot to unpack and factor when you have to evaluate your own situation that's coming in.
Wait, what? No, he made another video about
And
me.
hey, Cubics, what's going on?
He made another video about me. I swear to God, this dude.
Exactly, girl. Yeah, they wanted, and they're gonna do with another group with brand new people and do the same thing as usual.
yeah.
He must have created another Facebook page because he made another video on me because that's my picture I took for Christmas.
ACTV,
Eric just made a video. Oh, he stole my. Oh,
let him do it.
Eric can kiss my ass.
he made a video about with me holding my SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, and I'm gonna hit his fool.
I wouldn't be surprised if Eric was.
All right.
Hero, it's not. Hey, Hero, it's not gonna be long-winded live stream, but I'm gonna add you in.
Now to let you know, I'll be doing a stream on my channel about the situation.
I'll watch it, but I probably won't be able to make it because I'm gonna be going out like in a couple.
No, it's fine. It's understandable.
Oh, and get this too. Even he stole one of my pictures of my childhood celebrity crushes on his avatar, and then now he said, and I had to listen to this. I want you to hear this. I just noticed that he got.
So, what's the premise of this stream? Because apparently,
Recap and now read what Arthur said here.
Get Eric made a new video about
Arthur wanted to apologize for everything that he has done because Charlie betrayed him.
Well, you know what? He should have thought about that before all this even happened. We have told you multiple times what kind of person you were dealing with.
Go eat. Come on.
Like, come on. We've been right the entire time, and look what's happened. And fuck you, Tom Willis, and fuck you, Paige. Fuck y'all. Y'all deserve to be fucking. Y'all deserve to get put in your places, all of you.
Is ZTB? I'm gonna play this video. This is the first time I'm watching.
My channel here. I'll be dressed on my channel.
You know what?
Yeah, Arthur is going live today.
Hey, Arthur, bring me along because you know what? I got something to say to these fuckers right now.
I think we all do.
Yeah, but listen to this, y'all. Listen to this.
I had a dream.
I saw that. It was stupid.
He made a video. He stole my picture.
Why it sounds like he's moaning?
Yeah, he made a video about
I have a dream.
Listen here, Bio.
We will become equal to one another. Because I'm all for equal rights.
All right, true.
No, you know what? Hold on, Antoine.
Yeah.
He's doing that to gaslight.
It is. He is what he is. That's all I'm gonna say. But I catch it. I keep it real. Keep it real evil. Apparently.
Antoine, you know what he's using that for? He's using that to gaslight. That's what he does. He does this shit. It's just pay him no mind at this point. He's irrelevant.
That's how he sounded like.
That's not all. I'm gonna
tell about his cringy TikTok.
I guess he has a crush on a lot of black dudes.
Yeah, he do.
Well, that's his preference.
Go ahead, Arthur. Go ahead.
I'm gonna warn Elder. I'm gonna warn Della.
All right.
I'm gonna warn Money. I'm going to warn. Yes.
You might as well do it right now. Inform everybody because this is the kind of person chasing.
He's making a stream.
I'm making a stream about it.
He's a piece of fucking shit. And we have been telling people this for the longest fucking time because he knows he's guilty. When Daniela pulls out those fucking medical records, he is fucked.
Well, he's already fucked legally, but yeah.
Yeah, when he pulls out the medical bill, when she does that, him abusing her, yeah, I told everybody that's what he did.
Catch that on Fleek. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Maya, don't worry. I'm going to be warning my group and the MGTOW group about the situation because they need to know.
Anthony, what's going on?
I wouldn't give a damn rest about MGTOW, to be honest.
Well,
Mayor Prattville?
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes,
No,
Anthony,
that's
welcome.
Brian, let me address Brian too.
That's Brian?
Yeah, that's Brian.
Well, Brian, you had it coming.
Yeah, Brian, you need to go fuck off somewhere.
Can anybody explain to me what's going on here?
And I didn't start this.
I'm telling you, everyone, what happened recently with Tom, Paige, and everyone else. Basically, they were all in on it. Everyone else that was involved, they were all in on it. It was one big thing to gain boosts in views. What happened was that he did violate and rape Danella, but Tom knew about it for a very long time, including a lot of other affiliates that were once friends with us. And then he betrayed and blocked everyone, which I knew because I warned Arthur. But Arthur didn't listen, so now Arthur sent me this message. He wants to apologize because they turned on him too.
So this Tom person knew all the terrible things shit is done and been going on.
Knew everything. You mean?
So that means he's complicit in all this.
No,
the gatekeeper.
They're blacklisted from my community. They're not coming back.
Tom was a double agent.
And apparently Chayton has betrayed Arthur.
You bully people too, dude. Don't try to act like you're innocent. Come on now.
And you need to get some brains, Brian, because clearly you're lacking a lot.
Oh, and Brian, let me tell you something, Brian. You need
to just
fuck
off.
Mm-hmm. You need to fuck off because you have been bothering me
hey,
and my
TDC,
friends.
What's going on?
You need to go. You need to do your own thing. We don't give a fuck what you do. Go do your own thing. Just stop leeching off of us. Stop it.
Brian, do everyone...
Yeah, go
Brian,
ahead.
do everyone a favor. Leave people alone. Stop bothering people who want nothing to do with you. All right, nobody
Let me
cares.
see, Bio. You talk shit about money. You constantly brought me up last year, constantly. When I was trying to sit there trying to reason with you.
Speaking of which, apparently Chayton has betrayed Arthur.
Yes, he has.
And this is
What
what
a
we've been.
surprise!
And
What a
and Arthur, let me
surprise!
tell you something. Have we been right the entire time? Have we stood our ground?
What a surprise! I've been
There
warning
you go.
you for about 2 years, and you didn't listen to me.
It was
Well,
bound
You
you
got
know
me
what?
singing and everything.
Hey, I'm
bound to happen.
surprised. Look what Mara Prattville said. Go do Junko.
That's Brian.
Hey, I'm straight. I don't know what the fuck you're on.
And he's got a good girlfriend too. You'll never have.
Everybody's jealous of her for some reason,
The
but I
only
don't know
girl
why.
Brian has.
And even if he does do Junko, at least that'll be an upgrade from doing you, Brian.
Better
No,
than
he,
you.
no, he probably does his cousins.
Brian, just go do your own thing. We don't give a fuck what you do at this point. We don't care. Just stop leeching off of us. Stop treating us like double Z, for fuck's sake. I mean, that's harassment in its own right there, if you're stalking somebody.
I'm just surprised what's going on. Wait, what? What did he say?
The ambiguous bastards don't want you in this community.
For the last time, Bio, stop doing the false accusations. Because you don't understand. Just cut it out. You got something to say it to my face. And that's it.
And I know ZTB ain't going to go live for long. He's been live for an hour. I was passed out because I needed some rest. But, Brian, how many times have we been trying to tell you, go do your own thing. Go do what you are good at. Go hang with whoever you want to hang with. I don't give a fuck. Just don't hang with bad company, you know? People are going to put you down.
What's going on with Vamster and you, Junko?
He's saying that Mara Prattville is saying that Junko is Vamster when it's not. It's stupid. And Tom Willis, Paige, and David. Well, if it becomes David, fuck them, man.
Hold on, wait.
Fuck Dan.
Yeah,
Dan
yeah,
XP
David
and
too.
Phil,
Yeah.
Wait,
fuck
David
Dan
was
XP.
involved in this?
Yeah.
What the hell?
3000?
I didn't want to mention him, but he was one of the affiliates that left our group and betrayed us too.
Wow.
David 3000 of all people?
Yeah.
Does Jordan know about this?
You know
Yes.
what?
I roasted you too, Bio. You roasted me and I roasted you too. So now.
Hey,
Because
you know what
David
they
is
say?
good friends with Phenomenal One Page.
ZTB, you know what they say about this? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what they say. So he pulled a John Shepard. That's what they're doing. They're pulling a John Shepard, General Shepard,
Oh my gosh.
shooting everybody in the face
We
every
all
fucking
got
time.
played like fucking on a chessboard.
And fuck Dan XP and Will too, because they're a bunch of wolves in sheep clothing. They'll take advantage of you.
Well, fuck Will, but I don't have a problem with Dan XP.
Well, Dan XP, that's a different story with him. He tried to use my autism as an excuse, so fuck him. Fuck him. Anybody that does that, you could go fuck yourself on the way out.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my community, because I don't want you in here if you're going to do that manipulative bullshit.
Brian, see, this is why nobody likes you. This is exactly why nobody likes you.
Yeah.
Vamster's dating me. I don't know what the fuck you're on, Brian. You disrespect
Because they were all part in cohorts, and they knew about it. It was just a matter of time. They were collecting information, and so that they can use against us. And when they did, they decided to depart, and basically they're going to find a new group of people, and the same thing is going to happen again. We're just one of the collectives in the storyline.
But here's the thing.
A 4 years worth storyline.
GTB. Here's what I don't get. Why are these clowns not here to address us?
Because they already did what they did. They did their mission.
Yeah, they did the little mission, but what did they get off of it? Nothing.
Clout.
Because they got nothing.
Attention.
They got clout and views.
That's what they wanted.
Oh, clout and views, but that ain't gonna mean nothing once we're done roasting the fuck out of them.
They don't care.
They used us like pawns. That's all they did.
Did he really, Cherry? I always knew something was up about that David 2000
What's up,
kid.
Dark Horse? Is
Hey,
that really
Frieza,
Dark
what's
Horse?
going on?
Oh boy,
How much?
Brian's at
How
it
much?
again.
Arthur, how do we know this is not a work? I mean, how do we know that you're not just faking all this and going along with the
What's up,
storyline just
Mason?
like
I don't think anything.
Phenomenal's doing?
I don't think
Yeah.
nothing. Everything I speak about on my channel is the truth.
So are you willing to admit you were a fucking idiot for ever believing Chayton?
I'm not gonna say I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna say I was.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're very, very fucking ignorant. At least, come on.
I mean, it is showing, Arthur. I mean, I had to agree with Dark Horse on that. I mean, your actions did
Showed for
kinda-
2 years consistently.
It's showing right now, and boy, is it quite revealing.
You know, you don't just get to sit there and shame the victim and then come out and apologize. And for me, it's just not everything's not okay, man. You said a lot of shit. You took the wrong side for so long.
Hey, Carlos.
You were very wrong. And all
I'm not
going to
be in too long, Mr.
Not
Gozy.
only that, you ran and got a whole gang of fucking people to attack all of us. You enabled Chayton to do what he just did. So you are responsible for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
That's
don't
what
forget, you had allowed Cobra to dox my address.
And Brian, to some degree, used Brian.
Yeah, we all. Well, I suspected, but yeah, the people like David, I didn't expect.
Now David's an unexpected, but you know what? This is what Chayton thinks he's the devil, and you know what the devil does? He manipulates people for personal gain.
But I will say, out of all the people, David has been the most kind to me and allowed me to be on his show, and I give him that praise for allowing me to be part of his crew and eventually take part in his game shows. I did had a great time, despite the evident outcome that came from it.
Arthur, I have one question. Is Chayton going to hell?
For lying? Yes.
I mean, could you give us one of those little diatribes that you do on everybody else?
Bill Burr.
Well, I'll say he's Esau.
I mean, you haven't really bashed Chayton that much since you've been in here.
That's all you gotta say?
If he turned on you, why are you not going after him really hard? I mean, you went harder at me for blocking you.
And me.
And he just did the same thing.
Hey, now that was a mistake. Now, if I wanted to expose them, I could if I wanted to.
You could have just Arthur.
That was not a mistake. That was a choice.
Arthur, I thought you were going to expose them on your stream.
Arthur, here's the thing I'm gonna do.
Starting
Here's
to
what
fall
you should have
apart.
done. Arthur, you should have sided with us from the beginning. That's what should have happened. So that way you wouldn't be in this mess. But you made your own bed, now you gotta lay in it. That's what we're trying to say. You should have followed our advice. And the only reason why you ranted on the whole situation is because I did a video on Chayton and I was addressing his ass. 5 minutes after I made that video, you made a stream addressing Dark Horse.
Now,
That's
yes, I'm
what
guilty. I'm guilty on that, but also don't forget, Money also let Charlie on his too. Money's
Yeah,
responsible too.
yeah, but
Yeah, but that was through you.
Hey, trans girl.
And
This is another person you have to apologize to.
yeah, and you were being homophobic to this person too.
Transphobic, not homophobic.
Oh.
No, I was just speaking the sins of the Bible.
I'm not going to accept it.
But that's disrespectful to disrespect a transgender person and just basically stick a middle finger in their truth in life and, just call them a sinner. That's like me saying, oh, because you're homosexual, that means you're supposed to be a sinner and just disrespect you right in front of your face. You can have that belief, but you don't have to say it to the person's face directly and insult them and make them feel like crap just for your own sense of ego. That's the problem.
Author, trans girl gamer, hold on, Hiroshima. Trans girl games or gamers, right? Hasn't done one thing to you, but that doesn't give you any right to bully and harassing her just because she's
transgender.
Yes.
No,
that's
she blocked me from her channel last year when I did nothing wrong. But
no, you did it because of your hate speech and your bullying. All right,
did not.
and that doesn't give you the rights to harass her. You asshole.
Listen here. He blocked me first.
Fucking attention whore.
Reason
All
before
right?
I made that.
If you don't like somebody, just move it along. That doesn't mean you have to bully people.
I ain't bullying.
And Brian, you're all dumb and inbred.
You're in the incel
She
too.
blocked me on her channel when I say hello last year for no fair reason, and yes, I addressed it
because of your hate streams and your bullying.
No, well, you can have that point of view, Zach, but it's what God says. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm just gonna be honest.
And Brian, if she's a man, she's more of a man than you will ever be. Period.
Hey, and Paige.
Sweet home Alabama.
Hey, and Paige.
You fucking twig.
Hey, and Paige, I'm gonna roast all your bitches. I'm gonna roast you. I'm gonna roast fucking Jonathan Hanna, Total Instinct,
No, it's okay,
and all
Cherry.
your
It's fine.
Generation Kenny, all by myself. Because let's be
Now,
honest, you got it coming.
I'll expose Charlie when I come back February 7th. Just right now, after I'm done the stream, I'm just gonna stay on my hiatus on my break still.
Oh,
So what's the point of the stream that you're doing
weird.
today?
Yeah.
That's very
to address
weird.
what's going on.
Is there something that's going to happen February 7th, like another work?
I see that going. Hey, you know what?
So,
Dark Horse,
Arthur, what do you Israelites hold near and dear? Like with Christians, it's the Bible. Is there something you could swear on that you would never lie? That this is not some work you're doing with Chayton? Because you just don't seem too mad at you're more angry at Bio. You're more angry at other people than you are Chayton.
I ain't doing that work with that person. Why you still jumping conclusions?
Because when I blocked you, you went off on me. You're not going off on Chayton. I'm noticing this. You're not cussing him out. You're not angry. You don't even really seem angry. Does he seem angry at Chayton? He don't to me.
No, he don't. I noticed in his tone. So
No, I was only shocked, and that's it of what was going on.
But you should be angry. If you wait, let me tell you something, Arthur. If someone ratted you out, what would you do? Would you whack this fucking person? Would you deal with this person directly? What would you do in that situation if they ratted you out, pretty much used you to get where they at? What Chayton did is what
All Dark Horse did was block you. You made a big hissy fit, though. Hold on, Hero. All Dark Horse did was block you, but you made a big hissy fit. But when Chayton basically betrayed you, you're not that upset, which is kind of suspect.
ZTP, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, ZTP. This is not the first time he did that. He did that to many people before. He did that to Sweetheart Alley. He did that to Via Vanel. He did that to
I ain't
me.
worried about
Just
Sweetheart
because...
Alley. She's a ass. She's old news to me.
Well, you bash on her, make a huge fishy fit, just like you did to a Dark Horse, hypocritical, two-faced cunt. And the reason why you're not going to go at it with Charlie, because you didn't have the balls to do it, because you a bitch. That's why. And that is why I'm not going to associate with dumbass,
you associate with Charlie, too, so don't try to...
And I don't kiss his ass like you dumb fuck.
And there's
by the way, it's called defending myself against Money AD. I didn't bully him.
Oh, please. You're being
I did not bully him.
Get your facts straight.
You bully Money. Yes, you did. You bully Money.
Get your facts straight, dumbass house nigga.
Arthur,
it's on your backup account.
Can I ask a question, Arthur? Arthur, let me ask you something. What Chayton did is he pulled a Dimitri on your ass, and you're the Faustin.
Arthur doesn't know what that means.
Oh wow! You're the Faustin. You just got whacked.
Remember, he didn't even graduate from 7th grade.
He just pulled a GTA 4 on your ass, man.
I already know what he did. He took advantage. He used me like a tool, like everybody.
Arthur never played GTA 4 before.
You know what? I'm gonna pull out a character I like from a series. I'll be right back.
I mean, will you call Chayton a piece of shit, Arthur, or something? Like, we're supposed to believe this work. I mean, come on, give us something to believe here.
It's not believable, Dark Horse. I know this guy too well.
You don't know me that well.
I gotta go. See you guys later.
Okay, Dark
Horse. All right, DH.
Now, what I'm about to say is, I'll expose him for being a liar when I come back. But now I'm gonna be doing my break.
But you did say my parents can go to hell too. Remember, you forgot you said that too the other day. You got nothing to say.
I did say that. Yeah, I did.
You did say that. See, I'm not gonna stoop to your level and talk about your family because I'm not like that. Two wrongs don't make it right. See, just like saying when people be racist towards me, I don't stoop to their level and be racist back. I'm not because I'm not racist. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do that. See, wrong is wrong.
I'm scared, dude. Just stop instigating.
Antoine, that's good thing you're not stupid. The reason why Arthur's talking all that shit, made complete retarded jackass on himself on Twitch, because he knew he's a failure at life. He's a failure at everything. So what you do, you just make a drama streams after drama streams just to hurt other people. No, you're making drama streams, and everything you say is
10 minutes,
true.
guys.
It's the same old shit over and over again, and your Twitch streams has proved it.
That's
and by the
right.
way, Trans Girl Games is right. You're a fucking joke, and these Israelites are a bunch of cuts.
So yeah, no.
For what? For being herself? That doesn't give you no rights to judge her. You should take a look at yourself in the mirror. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You be the last person to talk. You judge people all the time, so you
no proof
But you
whatsoever.
judge people.
Oh yes,
though. You
I do.
judge
You talk
people.
shit about
Where's
money
the proof?
on your fucking
It's
back.
called defending myself.
So
you
stop fucking
stupid
lying,
ass
dude.
house nigga.
Don't make me
You
don't
stupid
make me go
ass
get
house
jail for
nigga.
you. Don't make me go get them on you for your lying hypocrite ass.
So go ahead, go for it. Go
Arthur, Phenomenal One called you retarded in his stream. He said you're mentally retarded and you're not capable of thinking on your own.
Wow, that asshole, unbelievable. Okay.
Wait, you didn't know that?
No, I did not know.
He did a stream admitting his loyalty to Charlie and Tom. And he said he ragdolled me for ragdolling you about those past streams, calling you mentally handicapped and retarded.
And let's also not forget, he also knew what Chayton was talking about with Daniela, the abuse on Daniela. Let's not forget about that. So yeah, I pulled up my favorite character from Sleeping Dogs. So, yeah, there you go. At least he ain't a rat.
And Charlie on February when I come back.
Why not now?
Because I got to take care of this important stuff first.
Bro, you got time to insult the other people.
What's
the matter? What's the matter?
A lot of people insult me, exactly. Disrespect me, so don't try to play
what?
this here.
What, did your boss drop or something? You cannot get the fuck. I knew I never trust this guy in the first place. That's why
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit human being. That's all you do is talk shit. You're a shit human being.
Hey, at least I spit facts, unlike you lying cunt.
Please. No, you don't. You're a
lying alien reptilian cunt.
You
hateful bigots.
And that's why my buddy doesn't like your ass.
Hey, I got a lot of people. Hey, my yesterday stream less than 1 hour, almost 100 views. What that tells you? Sounds the guy who makes hate streams on Twitch and YouTube. You asshole. You no life, bigotry, false flag asshole.
Exactly, and that's why a lot of people in my group don't like your ass because you run your mouth too much.
Of course, because they're criminals just like you. They support rapists,
pedophiles. You're a criminal.
You call me a big shit. I'll bustle you in front of everybody, like I did to your own channel, asshole.
Shut your ass up, nigga. You ain't shit. Shut up.
Yeah, it says, hey, I'm the one who's roasting you, so.
Hey, Bio, let me ask you. Hey, Bio.
What's up, Hero? Yeah,
I'm going to ask you.
Arthur, again, you're more mad at the fact that BioX is cursing you out than what Chayton and Tom had did to you. That's why it's very suspect.
And Bio,
extremely suspect.
May I ask you a question, Bio, if that's okay with you?
Okay, Roshma.
Did you expect Chayton to do all this shit? Like, you're cool with Chayton. You don't have no issue with him, but did you expect anything of him doing this shit?
I knew. I actually knew. Not from the beginning, but I think for the past 4 or 5 days or so, I knew.
And I'm
6
telling
minutes,
you, man,
guys.
I'm telling you, fucking man. I'm telling you guys, if he was in the mafia and he was doing this shit, he'd get whacked in a heartbeat before he even fucking said anything. He'll be dealt with. Shot in the head don't matter.
I knew now, and Hiroshimaru, that video, that screenshot, that was facts. I actually do cut him off for good.
But I want to go back to my Yona picture, this character I have right here, because this is basically my typical picture anyway.
You probably have to mod Mama Bear Z2B.
Honestly,
let me do that.
Hey guys, if y'all want me to go on Twitch and address this, I mean, y'all are more welcome, but I'll have to have my intro play.
I'm already going to be addressing the situation here on my channel.
Yeah, but Arthur, you don't get what we're getting at.
No, I get what you're saying. Exactly. They all played this and plot this the whole time, and I was.
But you should have saw this coming.
Arthur, you should have saw it coming because I warned you 2 years ago. You basically said I was a liar and just trying to hurt you when actually I was trying to warn you about it.
I
When
mean,
you were in our
Chayton-
Discord group, I was warning you about it, but you didn't listen. You said
Chayton-
listen to him,
I
and
go
then
right
to the point where you even disgraced the person who he actually sodomized and raped. And in case you don't know what sodomy means, it means anal sex, and he did that to her, and he did a whole lot of abuse to her,
yeah, beat her up.
Called a
Put
liar.
bruises in her.
and anally, and yeah.
Gave her bruises. Probably handcuffed her to a bed.
Okay, that's too much detail. I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking of that.
Well, he could have done that. I mean, this is Chayton, for fuck's sake. This
Yeah,
is
but
what
we
he
don't. I
does.
don't want to go to that analogy. But what I can tell you is exactly what she told me.
So Tom and the Phenomenal condone it that way.
And David
Basically.
3000 was behind this too. No, none of us knew.
Well, I knew for a long time.
No, I knew. I was
I
waiting
knew.
for the time they were going to betray. I was just waiting. I had nothing to lose, though.
I didn't know.
You know, ZTB, ZTB, you know what's funny? I never not once interact with David 3000. Maybe once on a game stream, I don't remember which, just once. As long as you guys know about David 3000, only interact with him with once, and that's it. I don't know why at first. I really don't know. Maybe I was like, I don't know. I just interact with him once, and that's it. I never really talked to David 3000 on Discord at all. I just say hello, and that's it. You know, I don't really know the guy too much.
And I'm not-
I had really good moments with David, so I'm not really going to bash David. David made his choice, and that's just what he's going to do. But it is what it is, and that's just what it is. But I'm not going to badmouth David.
Is David
He left our group, and now he's with Tom and Phenomenal.
ZTB, I think the person I'm actually really shocked the most, right, is
Because there's something going on in between as an exchange for his loyalty. That's why people are doing it. That's why Adam and Paige and all these others, there's something that they're doing behind the scenes. I don't know what it is, but it's something that's being used as an exchange.
I'm actually more shocked about Tom more than both David 3000.
Oh, I'm not shocked about Tom.
No, Tom knew about this. He
was.
knew what Chayton
was
was
shocked at
doing
Tom.
to Daniela because he talked about it to him. So
No, I was shocked about Tom. I was shocked.
I wasn't.
I
I'm
was,
not.
to tell you the truth. I was. Then again, I'm probably not
3 minutes, guys.
Again,
Oh, you're going to have to rewatch Tricky.
Then
well,
again, I'm
I'm
probably
gonna go ahead
not
and
much
head
of this
out.
for at
I'll
all.
see y'all later. I'm gonna address this
All right,
shit on
hero.
my own.
My camera keeps going off for some reason.
I'm just disgusted. I'm going to address this on my channel, and I'm going to warn people because they need to know.
Well, as for me, I'm just gonna get back on my gaming.
And I'm going to warn.
Yeah, I'm going to work on my gaming too, because now that the PS3 emulator is working perfectly on my computer, thanks to the update, I'm going to definitely play some PS3 games on my PC.
Well, it's about time. God damn. PS3.
No, because the emulator, it wasn't supporting AMD. It was only NVIDIA, but now that they updated, it can support AMD. So I'm going to try to finally use it.
It's still the worst. I mean, despite the games they got great exclusive, but the
They
console
do.
itself sucked though.
No, I like that was the best. That was the best looking PlayStation console ever made.
I mean, it looks nice, but the software is fragile. It's more fragile than
Yeah,
the
that's this.
PS3.
Yeah, the software is pretty sus.
Yes, that's why I consider PS3 the worst console, despite how it looks and
But the best looking one,
best looking one, the best looking fragile console.
literally.
To be honest with you, the best looking PlayStation console, my honest opinion, is the PS4. That's the best looking console. My honest opinion. I mean, the PS3 is.
Oh no, you're entitled.
Nice, you know, but the PS4 is the best looking console.
I'm gonna message Money on the situation because he's on.
Oh. But when it comes to my
Allegedly, the PlayStation 5 supports PS3 games. Allegedly, they say.
What's up?
I have my PS5 is right in front of my face. I gotta see it to believe it.
now, even though the PlayStation 1 console is still my favorite, but when it comes to probably the best games, I should say the PS2 because it also plays.
Yeah, the PS2 is the best era for PlayStation.
Yes, exactly. Now that is so real.
And there's no debate about that.
Well, I'm
gonna look at the Phenomenal One video after I'm done with the stream of mine.
Look at Kevin.
I'll link you to it.
Expose him for what he is as well, including Charles.
He called you retarded and not mentally capable of handling your own self.
And ZTB.
I'm handle this situation.
And Trans Girl Gamer says, "Address yourself, Arthur."
Hey, Trans Girl Game is.
You attack her for no reason, Arthur. So I agree with you on this.
He blocked me.
Hey, ZTB.
That doesn't give you the rights to attack people.
But we can still have that thing about the Spears talk too. If you want to talk about the whenever.
Yeah, we can talk about it this weekend.
Oh, okay. You sure on Discord? Okay, cool.
No, I think I may go live about it. Maybe a new topic.
Okay, cool. And what I'm about to say too, gosh, but all I could just do is warn people, but you know, some people I know because Brian was blowing my phone up last. He was I blocked him on Discord, but I know in another group that you created, and he calling me. I knew something was wrong.
He was harassing me. He was constantly calling me on my Discord. Constantly calling me.
He trying to call me to try to talk nice to me about some shit.
Cheating, betrayed me, and he was on my friend. Help me.
It's funny. It's funny when I'm the villain protecting you.
Oh yeah.
And now you come back to me for assistance. Come on, get your life.
You want to call me a nigger?
Get your life.
Go what you do. Go play your soft story playing your banjo on the front porch.
In the words of Tamar Braxton, get your life.
Oh yeah, even Tamar Braxton won't show up.
That's why, yeah.
Because Tamar.
You saw that clip I did when she popped her mouth.
She's like, okay, okay.
That's when she's about to, call out bullshit. She always do that.
Yeah, man. Shoot, and just like and just like how the Kardashians will say, they'll be like,
whatever, Becky, whatever.
Shoot, man. That was
great. He just went offline again. Really?
Who?
Money again.
Well, I'm gonna go, guys. Arthur, let you to it. I'm gonna end the stream, but that's all I have to say. Any last words you guys have to say?
I'm disgusted and stuff, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm finna go and charge my phone, but yeah, wrong. But like I say, wrong is wrong. But I mean, I can't feel sorry because I warned you too, Arthur. I warned all of y'all.
I warned him 2 years ago.
Yeah, but they got to see for themselves. I told Brian the same thing. He wanted to hang with the fake crew. Now you see, and eventually he gonna do it to Money AD and Brandy and all that.
I definitely agree, Bill Burr.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Rightly, when I used to be cool with Phenomenal One, he used to talk about me being sitting on laying down on my bed all the time, mocking me.
I never knew who Phenomenal was. I mean, I've seen him, but I don't really know him in person, so I really can't say.
Jordan was in there when they said it. Jordan can verify that.
Oh, I was.
He's one of the few black people that don't have a top lip. Most black people have top and full lips. He doesn't.
Yeah. And I remember what was he was making
I'm mixed with white and I have a top lip.
Yeah, laying on your bed and then he was trying to make fat jokes. Yeah. That's cruel people. But that's how people do stoop too low like that. Or talking about people's families. That's something, and that's something you did with me, Arthur. You did that too just a few days ago.
And talk about people's ancestors.
Don't forget, it's a menage a trois. It's a threesome. Phenomenal Charlie and Tom.
Same person. Move on from the past, but yeah, he went way back in the past, talking about ancestors. The hell's wrong?
I did. Yes, I did.
Stop contradicting yourself.
Well, you need to get contact with another person too.
Who's that, Kev?
And they make
Who's that?
Relative. Kevin, you laugh at that?
Oh, Cherry?
No, well, Cherry was talking about it, yes.
Danella?
He was admin in the BXC.
But by the way, Kevin, guess what? I'm going to hell because according to Arthur, right? Anybody that supports anime is going to hell.
Wait, who's the person you're referring to before I go?
I'm rocking a Dragon Ball
Z. Take care, ZTV.
Nice. I love your Goku shirt. I like it. Let me see the back.
Used to call him Tungler.
Bitchin'.
Yeah. But
I don't know about dragging yet, so I'm not going to address him because I don't know what's going on.
Arthur
No, that's what
wears
I'm saying.
celebrity
You need to
shirts and he
speak to him
says okay
sometime.
after says, "Oh,
If I don't know, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to spread false rumors. That's not true yet. So I gotta see it and wait and see.
Well, I want to address because there's Illuminati symbolism in this stuff. So I'm just
there's no such thing."
No, I'm gonna go because I don't want this shit to go on for another hour. I'm sorry.
Take care. Oh yeah, same thing. Trans.